What's up? Okay, so we're gonna start in that beast pose. You're gonna bend the elbows in towards the rib cage. Think about decompressing the spine, bringing the heart towards the floor, pressing the hips towards the floor, keeping the legs lifted up off the ground, driving through the backs of the heels. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other as you pull your heart through. This works both mobility and strength. And from here, you're gonna press back into beast, into a high plank. Think of finding a dome in between the shoulder blades as you press into your high plank. Start to step 1 foot forward from beast, coming into a low lunge, lifting up the same hand as the foot that's stepping forward. Pressing it back into beast, open the knees nice and wide, reach the hips all the way back towards the heels, come into that extended child's, and then back into a neutral spine in tabletop. You're gonna arch the back, lifting up the heart, and then as you exhale, round through the spine, pulling belly into back. Inhale, heart and tail lift. Exhale, cat back, chin to chest. And start to shift through the shoulders side to side. Bring the fingers to face out wide, getting a stretch in the wrists, in the forearms, and still stretching along the upper back. Bring the fingers to face you, wrists are now facing away. Tuck the toes, slight little shift and rock back and forth. Maybe bend one elbow, bend the other. Building strength, building some flexibility in the wrists to withstand as much pressure as we put on them. Flip the palms to face up so you're on the top of the hands. And again, just find a little bend in the elbows, out to the sides, pressing them back up. Roll the wrists out, one direction and then the other, and then shake them out. This actually feels really, really good. Shake them down, shake them up, and then come back into that beast pose. Knees are hovered, lift the hips up, find your down dog, pressing through the heels. Inhale, lift up to tiptoes. As you exhale, roll through the spine nice and easy. Come into a high plank, and then very slowly roll it back into your beast. Inhale, straighten the legs, press through the heels, roll it all the way forward, high plank. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll through the spine, hips come back down. Inhale, roll all the way through, finding that cobra hood, then drop the hips, lift the heart through the shoulders like we did earlier when we first started. Chin to chest. Opposite roll all the way back, coming into your beast. Inhale, tiptoes, hips are high. Exhale, from the low vertebrae all the way through to the neck, to the crown of the head. Rolling through and up, and then rolling it back. Driving the hips towards the heels. One more time, inhale, rolling it through. Staying for that exhale, tops of the feet are gonna glue down. You're gonna bend the right knee, bring it behind you. Bend the left knee, pull that left shoulder blade in towards the spine. Right knee, right arm lifts. Left leg comes back, left arm lifts. This provides a stretch in the IT band. This also engages the core. We're gonna lower down, all the way down to our bellies, finding a small cobra. And point and flex through the toes, just getting different feelings through all the ligaments in the toes and in the feet. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Inhale, roll it up, high cobra. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Inhale to roll it up. Exhale to lower it down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, press all the way up, high plank. Exhale, roll it back smoothly, down dog. I don't know why I keep looking at the camera, I'm awkward. Bend that right knee, and slowly let that right foot fall behind you. This is called scorpion, or scorpion ninja. All you're doing is reaching one leg up, bending it behind you, bringing it back underneath you, bringing it up and over. And it's a little bit more of a complex move, but just come at it from down dog, bending the right knee, opening up the hips, and slowly come back to center. Finding that beast pose. We're gonna go through kick throughs or crawl throughs. So you come into tabletop. The left leg's gonna reach through as the right arm pulls back, and then the right leg reaches through as the left arm pulls back. Think of pulling a bow through an arrow, or an arrow through a bow. Pulling through and then holding a couple times. Bend the knees out towards the sides. Find that extended child's pose. Hop the feet in about hips width distance, maybe a little wider, coming into a Malasana squat. And reach the arms open, getting a nice chest stretch. Pull it back into center. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening up the heart right to left. A few times here, and we're gonna come to a seat. Bring the right knee in front, left leg's gonna come behind. Just coming into a small little half pigeon stretch. Make sure you flex the toes towards the top of the mat to decompress the low spine and not to put any compression in that knee. And then we're just gonna find that pyramid pose, which both legs were straight, and then you're gonna come into Supta Baddha Konasana, feet come in together, knees come out wide, stretching the shoulders right to left. And then just